What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are finally going to take a look at the Yamaha Revstar. So this is the lower end version model, so about, you know, whatever $600-700 version. And I just wanted to kind of take a quick minute to talk a little bit about it. As you heard in the opening video, just kind of jamming over a track. I used the Revstar into the Cornerstone Gladio SC. I had the Oracle, the Mythos Oracle on for some slapback. Then I kicked in the JHS Morning Glory for that little bit more overdrive. And then I turned the overdrives off and I turned on the Argo from Mythos, which has like an octave fuzz kind of thing. So, initial thoughts about this: I bought it used on Reverb and it showed up great. Felt great, plays great. The neck is really, really comfortable. Every one of my friends that I have had pick this up and play it all say that the neck is just really outstanding and super duper comfortable to play. The frets feel good on the side of the neck. The neck is nice and glossy. This is the Sunset Burst finish, as you can see, which at first, I'll be completely honest, I didn't really love it. When I saw it come out, and I saw like the pictures of it on Sweetwater or whatever, I was kind of like, I'd rather have a full gold top. But when it showed up in person, it really kind of has a different feel. Like when you look at it, it's really, really beautiful. I mean, the way that this fades into that darker brown from the yellow is just really cool. The pickups are proprietary, P90s from Yamaha. Don't really know what they are, but they sound great. They really do. They sound awesome. The fretwork on here itself feels fantastic. The only issue I had is when I got the guitar, initially it was fine. Like I played it on a studio session and it was fine, but the jack went bad. So if you do buy one of these, I think the things that you're gonna have to pay attention to is maybe just immediately just switch out the jack for a nice switchcraft or something that you can pop in here pretty easily. It's just a soldering situation, and then you can get that done fairly quickly. The other thing that I may do eventually is I may change the tuners. It stays in tune pretty well, but I think I want something that might even be a little bit more stable. But I like that they have these kind of like vintage style tuning pegs. It's just a great guitar. I love the headstock. The headstock is super cool, something different that you don't see any gigs that I played this on. And people would come up to me and say, what kind of guitar is that? I've never seen a headstock like that. People are used to seeing PRS, Fender, and Gibson. This is just a really cool looking guitar. It's great. It's a little bit heavier than I thought it was going to be. But other than that, I think it sounds great. And the other option was I was going to get a Gibson Les Paul Special. I opted for this because I wanted to do something a little left of center, something that's a little bit different. I hear through kind of the pipelines that there will be a full gold top version of this coming out, and I think it's going to be a signature guitar with Chris Buck. So we'll have to see. I don't know. Might want to upgrade at that point, but these pickups sound great. There is this focus thing that's a push-pull on the tone pot, which basically, I think, you know, for all intents and purposes, like if you're wondering what it does, and I'll show you, but it kind of just kind of takes the high end off, gets a little bit more of those kind of low mids in there, and it feels a little bit more like, almost like a jazz box would feel. But what I find is sometimes if I'm switching between pickups and I'm using that, there's so many different tones in this instrument. So anyway, we're going into the 2-rock Bloomfield drive. It's pretty clean. Here's the neck pickup, and here is the 2-rock. There's the neck. Here's the bridge. Here's the middle position. Very bell-like. You can get some really cool, like, janky tones. And then that neck pickup has that nice growl. Alright, here is the focus knob pulled out. Let's start on the bridge pickup. So I'm going to start with it off and then I'll pull it up. And you might be like, Mark, when the heck am I going to use that? I'm never going to use that sound. Well, let me put a compressor on and let me show you something really quick. I think it has its place in certain things. So, especially if you want to get that like woman tone. Here, let me put the JHS Morning Glory on. So I think that focus knob can actually come in really handy to kind of take that kind of harsher edge off things. All right, so I'm gonna push that back down and let me run through an array of pedals with this. So got some dirt, got some modulation with the Walrus Lillian, and I also have the Hydra on the board from Keeley, and here's some harmonic tremolo with that. Alright, that was the Walrus. Here's the Mythos Oracle with some cornerstone on that. pretty great, right? These pickups are just great. I mean, when I first bought this, everybody I knew was like, you don't even need to change the pickups in that guitar. They sound great. Even though like the cheap model, sounds amazing. All right, here's the JHS Morning Glory for some extra dirt. Alright, that was the low gain and the high gain mode on the JHS Morning Glory. Here is the Mythos Argo, which is an octave fuzz. Sounds great. Wah pedal. This is BMF wah. There we go, the Yamaha Revstar. It's flipping great. I'm very, very glad I bought it. I still contemplate getting a Gibson Les Paul Special, but the more and more I get comfortable with this, and since I just changed the jack out and it's more reliable, I think there's not much more I want to do to it, like I said, other than maybe possibly down the line changing out the tuning pegs. But besides that, don't sleep on these guitars. If you're looking for like an awesome P90 guitar because you don't have one, if you just have humbuckers and single coils and you want to jump into this world and try it out, this is a no-brainer. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. I will see you next time.